Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's No Why. You heard me, 2 E's No Why. And in this video, we're going to be reacting for the very first time to MGK, Don't Let Me Go. If you're ready for me to react, then let me know. But first, you know I gotta play my intro. Coffee sip, yo, coffee sip, yo. Let's take that down, put that up. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as you see it come out. It'll help me. I'll appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do reviews, unboxings, and interviews, so please hit the subscribe button, okay? Make a friend in the comments, okay? If you want to become family, follow the Discord link in the description, okay? Over there, you can find out when I'm going live, when we're doing paid reactions. Also, purchase some of the merch. Help support your boy. I'll appreciate you. Now, not particularly like super ever invested in MGK's music, but I see this video's popularity that is going around, so I'm going to go ahead and see what all the talking's about is going on, right? I kind of mainly know MGK for like dressing uniquely, and what's crazy is almost dressing uniquely for like attention. And now like I think I seen like a headline of like a blacked out tattoo and that made the news, and I'm just like, but music's music, so let's hear what he's got to say.
Lately my thoughts eating me alive. Laid in the bed thinking maybe that hate will finally go away if I'm not alive. Wish I didn't listen, just like I wish they would understand me one time. I had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line. Everything's just fine. Slipping again, there I go slipping again. I'm acting different again.
Fire. He doing the pen beatbox shit. Because I was gonna say there was a video that went around social media not too long ago, and there's this like really super talented one. And when I was younger, we just used palms and hands. Nobody ever used like pen caps for like, you know, a different sound. For him to incorporate that, that's pretty dope. And I know he understands instrumentation a little bit, right? I also felt like what he was spitting was very introspective. I hope he doesn't really feel like that. I mean, I don't, you know, even though I don't be listening to your music like that, I don't want you to feel like you need to go, but I understand not being misunderstood. But I mean, yeah, I mean, he's wearing a pearl necklace.
Understand me one time. I had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line. Everything's just fine. Slipping again, there I go slipping again. I'm acting different again. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. After the sins, tell me after all the sins, will I be mentioned again? Why do I care? If in the end it's just me and God, like I'm Christian again. Yeah, just let him bring the beat in. Before my dad left this earth, he made sure I took on every quality I didn't want. I was supposed to die at birth, gave me a chance and I fucked it up, give me another one. I've been running from secrets I hid as a kid and I never confronted them. I just called mom, said I forgive her for not being there when I needed one.
Damn, oof. Sound like my man keep getting a little real on this track. I love the simplicity of the production on this beat, piano, right? And this tapping. Now, I don't know if that tapping was like recorded somewhere else specifically, or maybe it was, you know, produced, you know, like on some synthesizer or something like that. And I'm just like, I'm equating the sounds to what I see, but it seems like that's it. And it's allowing him to say some like rhymes at a certain pace that's like, I don't know, not your normal delivery. Let's go. Let's see what else he's got.
Fucked it up, give me another one. I've been running from. Secrets I hid as a kid and I never confronted them. I just called mom, said I forgive her for not being there when I needed one. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. Who am I when the music stops? And the character that I've been playing is really just broken and fucking lost. I swear I've been telling you over and over again in all of these songs, but they don't hear nothing I'm writing cause they're too busy trying to write me off. And they go on and on and on. It's funny cause if we just sat and talked, you'd see that it's just hard for me to be vulnerable cause I blocked it off.
Wow.
I got trust issues. Growing up, no one was there to hear what I thought.
That would make sense then. That would make sense. That might explain some things.
On and on. It's funny
because I might be one of the people he's talking to.
Cause if we just sat and talked, you'd see that it's just hard for me to be vulnerable cause I blocked it off.
Like, how could anyone get to his vulnerability if he's doing things like wearing a pearl necklace? He'd be like, how am I supposed to, like, you know, like he just like, I want, if I'm wearing like whatever weird outfit, different outfit, you know, like no one's going to want to try and get to know the real. They're just going to do the superficial troll thing, you know, and then at least I'm not feeling super vulnerable. Like that's like a defense mechanism. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. That explains.
Cause they're too busy trying to write me off, and they go on and on and on. It's funny cause if we just sat and talked, you'd see that it's just hard for me to be vulnerable cause I blocked it off. I got trust issues. Growing up, no one was there to hear what I thought.
Ooh.
My heart was broken like my ribs as a kid when me and my father fought.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm medicating with something that I cannot pronounce, but it's what the doctor gave me. Rehab patient with a pen and some paper, the psychiatrist keeps evaluating. How can I live with the fact that my hand wasn't on her stomach when we lost the baby? I don't got no one to turn to cause everyone's dead in my life that was trying to raise me. Searching for someone to tell me who I really am, I don't know when I look in the mirror. Constantly dreading the day that the audience might not be screaming for me anymore. The feeling of dying alone and not leaving anything behind is my biggest fear. Kiss the person that I love as if I'm never coming back after I leave out the door.
I was not ready.
I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go.
Shout out to Sam Cahill for the direction on this. It was such about him. I love that we never cut away for some B-roll of something. We were cutting from scene to scene where it was just him performing in the middle of the frame, right? Even like that silhouetted version, it was just him performing. It wasn't B-roll or slow-mo or anything like that. Whether he was sitting at the chair or he was at the camera high shot one, it was all just him, and we just kept going back and forth because the song is all just him, right? There's nothing else about anything. There's relatability in this song, but there's nothing here that's not about him and how he feels or did not spawn from his thoughts and stuff like that. Wow. And I feel, dare I say, I feel bad for him to not be able to, because like he's saying, he's looking in the mirror and just trying to figure out, like he said, he's just trying to figure out who he was, and to be that lost after achieving what so many people would, you know, consider grand achievements, you know, that's tough. But I do believe that is part of the unfortunate industry, if you will, or whatnot, you know what I mean? And it's like, whether it's the music industry or it's Hollywood, for movies and stuff like that, there are a lot of mental challenges to traverse throughout that. And apparently he's doing his best to get through them. Golly, man. All right, MGK. I didn't know you was bringing it like that. That's nuts. Um, that's probably the most honest he's ever been on a track. And like I really felt like instead of um, writing him off per se, as maybe I have, maybe I understand why I might have done that because you do things that are certainly off. Like like I remember watching. Didn't he come in with like wasn't he signed to like Bad Boy or something like that with Diddy? And then but he was like like torn between all this, and then he went through the Eminem kerfuffle, and now he's being publicized about. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's still in the relationship with the one girl or whatever, and for all that to come out in this, like to me, these are all things where I'm just kind of like, I don't really need to, jump in to see what's up with him or nothing like that. But then when you write something like this is very understanding about like relationships with family. Like it sounds like him and his mom have some issues, him and his dad do too. Because I mean, if you've ever been pushed to the point that you need to fight your father, oof, I never in my life not one time had a thought like, man, I'll just show him. Nah, I just understood he was just raising me. Um, so like, I hate that. Unfortunately, maybe you didn't feel that way for yours, or maybe he wasn't just raising you. Maybe he was being fight worthy. Whew. There's so much to dive into this. Let me know what part you connected to the most out of this song in the comments, because I think the more we all speak on stuff like this, the more other people will read these comments and they'll be able to relate, and they'll be able to, like find solace that other people got some of those same vibes from some of those same lyrics that he put there. And I'm sure ultimately for MGK to be this vulnerable, that's what he would want the most. So here, let me just get, okay, just make sure he didn't do nothing crazy at the end. All right, guys, I really appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you enjoyed any part of this reaction, okay? Also, you should definitely hit that Discord link. Follow that link over there. When I'm going live for streaming, when I'm doing paid reactions, and you can cop the merch. That way you can help support me. So do me a favor, follow that Discord link, and I'll catch you on the next reaction. Peace.